All right, well, we just moved the D5 over here to the hotel project. That this hotel caught fire, and then we picked up the 315 to go back to the office. Christian's with me.
How's it going?
And he's learning how to tie down and do all that kind of stuff. Tony's the only one on this job. He's just kind of finishing up, getting rid of some of the mud holes, but now he's got a dozer to work with. And then Pempem is getting his nuts chopped off because one of his testicles went back up into his stomach and it was causing him a whole bunch of pain. So he's probably getting out of surgery about right now. And when I head back to town, I'll be done for the day, so I'll be able to go get him. And I'm thinking about bringing Molly over to the vet and letting the vet check her out. But I'm so confident Molly's probably going to be fine. I think having her checked out would be an x-ray and a precaution thing, and it shouldn't be too terribly expensive, but you know, it's like anything. If she's perfectly fine, I hate to have to spend $200 on a vet bill that we didn't need. So when I go home, I'm gonna give her a good once over and see what they think, and then just, you know, make sure she's her usual bubbly self. Christian kind of agrees.
Yeah.
She didn't have a single other symptoms from what the vet hospital said. She didn't puke. She's not lethargic. She's happy and bubbly and wagging her tail and running around like crazy. She's not, you know, darting off to one side. She doesn't have diarrhea. She's eating. She actually ate a lot. She seemed hungry because she didn't really eat anything last night. But this morning she got a whole cooked egg and a bunch of dog food. And she actually was mad at me because I went to play with her this morning. I was trying to give her a bit of a break, let her just hang out. So once we're in Clarksville, and once we go home, we'll probably be done for the day from what I understand. And then I can go and go be with the dogs and just make sure they're all right. Tomorrow we're gonna get thunderstorms. It's probably gonna stop us from working very much. But after that, we're free and clear of any rain for the next, I don't know, was it 14 days in a forecast? 10 days?
10 days?
14 days? I think it's 14 days. But no more rain in the forecast, so we'll be able to go and get some more stuff done, which I'm looking forward to. I'm sure we got some projects coming up. But man, one scary day yesterday with Molly. I tell you what, that really hurt me, seeing her hurt over a mistake that Ashley and I both made. But she seems to be taking it real well. And then poor Pempem's gonna have a terrible 2 days. He's gonna be probably in quite a bit of a pain. And he's a real sensitive puppy, so I'm hoping his surgery goes real well and he's not gonna have any more nuts. So he might be calmer now.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, usually after they get their nuts chopped off, they can calm down quite a bit.
Well, he's a mellow puppy, so I don't really want him to lose any of his what's the word, vigor. You know, I'd rather him still kind of be the puppy he is, but he's 2, so we'll have to see. But this job's very close to being done. Not too much longer on it, and that'll be that. So now back to Russellville. Well, I'm over here with Christian. He's pressure washing. I'm gonna take Molly to the vet at 4:30 and pick up Pempem from his surgery. I'm kind of hiding in my truck here a little bit because it's really loud, but show you what we're doing here. I'm taking a break. I ran across the street to Hodges to get a price quote on a couple of things, and now I'm tracking down information for the trucking company we're hopefully going to start. But here's what we're doing. Cleaning the 315 while it's up on the trailer still. It's getting the trailer filthy, but trailer rinses off really quick, so it's no big deal. But anytime you clean equipment, you just get dirt everywhere. So I had an old rain suit sitting in the back of my truck, and I got a new one this year. Had this rain suit for like 6 or 7 years. So I gave the rain suit to Christian because he doesn't have anything, and he's got a brand new baby, just starting out with this company. So I'm like, here, you're gonna have it. Now he's wearing it. pretty good. He's been doing this for a couple of days, off and on. So he's getting the hang of how to clean equipment. But he's our ground hand, so this is gonna kind of be his job per se. But Chuck, the excavator, he looks a lot better. Come here. I just picked Pempem up from the vet. He had to get his nuts chopped off, kind of as an emergency thing, because they think one of his twisted. Hey, come here. Come here. He's in no, stay there. He's in quite a bit of pain. You pick him up and he starts yelping, and I can tell he's hurting right now. There's not a lot we can do with it. They gave him a pain pill or pain shot, and we got to kind of wait till tonight to give him a muscle relaxer. But I know he's hurting, and he's so sensitive, and he's just gonna have to deal with it. But it's so hard to see my little puppy in pain, and he's a little weird. He's not quite himself yet. Yes. I know, Pempem. It's gonna hurt, and I'm sorry. But he's a little out of it, and I feel really bad. I was avoiding having his nuts chopped off just because I know it was gonna bring him a lot of pain, and I was hoping to kind of do it as he got a little older. And he's 2, and his testicle was next to his, can I say penis? His hot dog. His testicle is next to his hot dog in his abdomen, and he, we think it got twisted. I know, Pempem. See, he's in quite a bit of pain. We think his testicle got twisted, and when it twisted, he was screaming, but it was also higher up next to his hot dog. So I think it was pulling or hurting or pressing on it somehow, and he screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed. So we brought him over to the vet and dropped him off this morning, and they're like, oh yes, his testicle is definitely in his stomach cavity, but it's under the skin. It wasn't like in his stomach, it was right directly under the skin. And the vet said it was about half the size of the other one. So she very well thinks that's kind of where his pain came from. But when the vet looked him over, she said that they checked his back and his feet and all that stuff, and nothing seemed to be bothering him, and she couldn't get him to yelp at all. But obviously his testicle was where it wasn't supposed to be, and she said 80% of the dogs will get cancer from the testicle not dropping. So obviously we had to remove it, and I probably should have removed it earlier than him being 2. And I kind of feel responsible for some of his pain. But our original vet said, hey, if you want to wait for a year and a half, 2 years old, he'll handle the surgery better, being that he's so sensitive and being more of an adult and not so crazy and playing all the time. So we're like, okay, let's do that. Let's wait. And then our vet is closing down, and he's got cancer. God, he's a great vet too. We really hate to have lost him. So we kind of just put it off. Well, now I got him do it, and he's not having a good time. And I'm sorry, Pempem. When I pick him up, he screams. and I feel bad. He's my baby, and I love him. I love him more than anything I've loved in a long time, and I really needed another dog. And it's absolutely changed my life in every way. So I feel bad that he's got to go through some of this pain, but in hindsight, it's better. He would have easily gotten cancer, obviously. He would have had a lot more issues and stuff. So he's going to hurt for 3-4 days to, you know, have a lot better quality life later in life. So I feel bad, but it is the proper decision and the proper care of my little puppy that I love so much. And by the end of the week, he'll be his happy, bubbly little self. So it is what it is. I'm not too heartbroken over it. I'm just, my little guy doesn't feel good. It's like when my babies had to have things done to them, you feel helpless. So you just like, oh, just get them out of pain, please. Well, Pempem will be okay shortly. But man, it sucks as a puppy parent. But I don't know. Necessary evil. But for now, we'll bring him upstairs and let him scream his little head off. And he's whining, and he hurts. He's my little guy. Huh. I know, Pempem. I'm sorry. You think you won't forgive me? But the vet said he's not going to have a big personality change, so that's always a plus. But for now, see you guys tomorrow.